119 South 16th Street in Allentown. I'm here to talk about an issue, although I didn't coordinate with my neighbor Bob. I'm here about the very same issue. My wife and I have owned a home on South 16th Street since 1998. There has been more crime in the block, our block and the surrounding blocks than the other 11 years combined. I got off easy. Somebody stole a 70-pound potted plant and some other plants off my porch. You've heard about Bob's experience. We found stolen cars in front of our house. We've rousted people as they're buying drugs at a home out up on Walnut Street. We don't sleep well anymore in our neighborhood. I have to say, I'm very proud of my neighbors. We're all homeowners. We work together, but I know that the men don't sleep. I don't. About 3.5 weeks ago, I heard a loud noise out of my home and then someone yelling at somebody who was stealing more plants off of someone's porch. And by the time I got downstairs, other neighbors were out to find the gentleman walking up the middle of the street screaming that they were going to come back for the person that was yelling them and get their stuff. They said it in a lot more colorful language than I just did. We are a neighborhood under siege. Now I read the stats that crime is down in our community. It is way up in my particular neighborhood. And there's alarming trends to this. We have a choice. We love our neighborhood. We love our house. We love Allentown. But there's something that happens in this kind of situation where you wake up every morning and look and, are my plants there? Is my furniture there? Is my car there? Is that sound I hear downstairs someone breaking into my home? This is something that happens. And I'm deeply concerned at what's happening in our neighborhood. I know that when you come in and you do this, you're supposed to ask for something. I'm not entirely sure what to ask for. I would like to know what the statistics are of crime in my particular neighborhood in comparison to others or in comparison to the past. That would be something that would be helpful. I'd like to hear about what's occurring on it, but I also would like to talk about something that's a little more fundamental. When you're sitting around, your neighbors are talking about how long they can handle it. How much are they going to take? We have a lot invested in Allentown. In fact, we have everything invested in Allentown. Bob has everything invested in his house. Mike Schwery, the guy who had his cars on the wheels on the steel, that's where he lives. Actually, you all know the people in this neighborhood, and there's many more and some more subtle crimes that are happening on a daily basis that not enough is happening. I'm deeply concerned about this issue, and I need to take a stand for my home. I need to take a stand for my neighbors, and I'd really like and ask that more be done about the escalating crime situation in our neighborhood. Because I don't want to be the guy like my one neighbor who came downstairs and found people in his home.